travelling around Australia in our big, comfy caravans with everything that opens and shuts, our comfy, air-conditioned vehicles that gets everything and everyone from A to B. We reckon the simple art of roughing it and going camping is lost. And that's what this week is all about. We're leaving the comforts of home and taking our 4-metre tinny and 4-person tent on some remote islands off the Western Australian coastline. And as always, as soon as you bust a tent out, the weather turns and you wish you were straight back in the comforts of home.
5:30 and it is still raining. We're just waiting for some sort of sun to come up so we can see where we're going.
It's been a long night, hasn't it, boys?
It's been a very long night.
Welcome to another episode, guys. We are in the Pilbara and we're doing some camping out of our tent on some islands.
We've put the boat in and we're heading out that way.
Yeah, we've already seen dolphins. Amazing, amazing. They come right up to the boat. They were swimming next to us. Awesome.
Aren't they beautiful?
Look at them.
Oh, aren't they amazing?
Are they in front of us?
Yeah, they're all 3 of them.
It is a glass out again, complete glass out, and we've got about a 25-kilometre run to our first island.
Yeah.
While it's glassy, we're going to get that 25 k's done, and we'll probably see you over at the island if nothing pops its head up first. 42 islands make up the Dampier archipelago and house over 650 species of fish. So it's pretty hard just to pick a few islands to explore, but there is one island in particular that drew our attention, and it's called 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐽 Island. And what draws us to this island is the shipwreck laying at the northeastern tip of the island. We've made it over to the Dampier archipelago, and our first island is 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐽 Island, and this is the one we're probably most excited for because there's an old shipwreck on it that we wanted to check out. What do we reckon, team?
It's so cool. Do you like it, Lenny? Yeah?
Now, we don't actually know the story about this old ship. We're going to have to find out. But we first seen it on YBS, and Lennox wanted to go to this island. And when we seen it was in range for us from our camp at 𝐼𝐻𝐻𝐻 Point, we just said we have to come here on a good day. And the weather's just played the game. It's awesome. But this is a pretty big ship. What do you reckon, mate? Good. Good?
Good?
Vinny, what do you reckon?
Good.
Good? Should we get closer? A bit further research into how this barge ended up being wrecked here showed that during Cyclone Orson in 1989, it broke its mooring off the West Lewis Island and grounded here at the tip of 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐻. It was nearly 25 kilometres from our launching point to get here, and it took us roughly about 45 minutes, but that's with filming and all that as well. So on a calm day, it's not a bad run. You can camp on this island, just on the other side of this from the shipwreck, but tonight the wind's going to be blowing the wrong way for that anchorage, so we're going to have to punch to another island for anchorage tonight. But what do we reckon? What's our game plan? That's a good game plan, Ollie.
I don't know. I don't really want to snorkel this only because of the current. It's quite strong and I don't want to put the boys in that.
I know, this is actually where you can camp on 𝐬𝐻𝐻𝐻 Island. Not a bad little sort of camp at all, and could be a contender for tonight, but we're just going to have a quick dip here because we're sweating, and then we do have to find some dinner for tonight, so fish might be on the cards, but this is beautiful, eh? The weather is never like this for us, and it is going to be like this for the next 2 days, so. You should see all these fish under us. There's massive queenies. There's like a whole school of, I think they're gold spot trevallies just hanging under the boat. Fish on!
Oh, it's one of those golden trevallies.
The islands here seem to be pretty abundant in fish life, which is great for us because we need to catch something to go with our dinner.
So after the swim, which was amazing, we've decided the boys wanted to go fishing and Nick wanted to have a dive, so he's out there now. And I think after that, I reckon it'll be lunchtime. So hopefully Nick catches a fish for lunch because we're gonna have fish wraps. And yeah, we'll see where the wind blows us, I guess.
Oh!
Where?
That's a big one.
Look at that. That's dinner sorted anyway. Now the pressure's off. There was about 5 or 6 crays under that ledge, like big ones. This is probably one of the smaller ones, but that's plenty enough for us for tea. Anyway.
Good job.
With dinner sorted, our attention turned to lunch. With 42 islands in the archipelago, you don't have to travel far to the next one. And this is 𝐿nick Island, and a great spot to pull up for some lunch.
And this bay is awesome. It's just this crystal clear water, white sandy beaches. The beaches really sort of shock me or us here because I thought they'd be, they wouldn't be white sandy beaches for some reason. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful spot for some lunch. Elena and the kids are in there having a swim. We've got some chicken wraps on the go. And we don't really know what's happening after that. But what an awesome, awesome spot, hey? What do you reckon of this one? Good? Nice out of the wind in here, isn't it?
It is. Might get the chicken cooking and have a wrap, chicken wrap.
Island cook up, baby, with heaps of sand. That's island style, isn't it?
How good is that? Chicken and salad wrap.
Ooh, are you going to go and sit over with your boys?
No. I'm going to find a quiet spot over here.
Look, how cute are they? Look. You reckon island wraps taste better, boys?
Mm-hmm.
You having a good time or what? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that is the idea, Elena. All your mates have come to follow you. Oh, the boys have actually literally been doing our heads in the last hour. They've just been full on. Oh, that's so cute.
Why do you make it so hard for me to be angry at you? Anyway, are you going to make yours, Victor?
Yeah.
Anyway, these boys are creeping
Closer.
closer and closer.
They're bringing all the fish in.
I know. Well, this is a pretty specky spot, hey?
Beautiful, actually. I was saying before, like when you think of Dampier and up north, I don't know, I just thought of dirty water and
Really?
rocks and red dirt and all that.
Yeah, this is beautiful. So do you reckon we'll go for an explore around the other side of the island?
Yeah, go for a cruise
Yeah,
after
and
lunch.
see where we can set up for the night.
We've got dinner sorted, crayfish.
Oh yeah, crayfish and probably tin spaghetti.
Yummy.
The salad.
Squid! Oh my goodness! Oh, he really grabbed that!
That's a squid! Get it, Lenny!
Get it, Lenny! Oh, he's gone. Good job, Lennox.
What the hell? That was a squid in the sand right next to where we were sitting.
I got that on camera, I think.
That must have come out of the little creek behind us, surely.
Was it just laying there, Lennox?
Yeah.
Good job, you nearly caught it.
And we touched it and then gone that
It's
way.
squidded away. Good work.
It's so quick.
They are.
With our bellies full, we packed up and set off to find camp for the night. We had a certain anchorage in mind for tonight, but as you'll see later on, it was not suitable at all and a good learning experience for us all.
Alright, so we just got to the other side of the island and we're going to start setting up.
Yeah, we chose this side because around midnight the wind turns around and comes straight from the south, and this bay is protected from southerlies, so we should get a good night's sleep knowing that the boat's going to be alright. Alright boys.
Finny, what happened? Finley, what happened?
We tried to pull it in, but it can't stick on because it's broken.
Yeah, did you listen to Mum? So, as usual, he didn't listen and he kept pulling and pulling. I said, mate, it's going to break. 2 seconds later, doof. The most important pole
Finn, you can sleep outside tonight, mate.
is broken.
No, we don't want to sleep outside.
Anyway,
It's
it's
cold.
It's
cold.
too cold.
bloody
You'll be right.
40 degrees. It's supposed to be 30 degrees tonight, mate.
Mum might sleep on the boat then.
I'm gonna sleep in the water. It's
No, we're gonna sleep in the tent.
it's that time of the afternoon where we're just coming to set up camp, and everyone's just turning a little bit feral. Sick little spot though.
It is.
No one else here, no one around. We've seen 2 other boats today.
Bigger boats.
We're not even going to worry about doing that.
No, I think let's just try and make do.
As you can imagine, a trip like this with the little ones can be pretty taxing on the dear old parental figures. But at the same time, have a look where we are. In the middle of nowhere, just us, our kids, and a tent. A pretty cool experience to add to the books.
Alright boys, you set your beds up in there and we're going to go pump ours up. We might just hide down here for the rest of the other
We're gonna sleep in here.
boys can sort of, look at them up there. So these missions are so rewarding but they're pretty tough at the same time.
I'm waiting to see the reward.
They're fun. Look at them. Look, the boys are loving it. Setting their own little tent up.
Yeah, they have a ball.
They've locked Ollie in. This is all the boys have wanted to do for the last week or so. Is go and see that bloody shipwreck and camp in a tent.
Oh god.
Oh.
Excuse me, Mum. Excuse me, Mum.
He can't get his.
Ask your brother.
He can't get his sleeping bag open.
I'm
We're not doing nothing. Finn. Apparently we're doing nothing.
Finn, we are doing what?
You're not doing anything, mate. You can't. Well, that's your sleeping bag. You're sleeping on the sand. Can you lick them for me?
Are you showing our dodgy
Still haven't put a Anderson plug on the end of it.
Looks like we're actually not having a bed.
Hey, we're sleeping on the sand.
She's working.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Finally.
All you had to do was spit on it. Oh, the wind's got you. Quick, open the door, Lennox. Mum's about to fly away.
I can't see where I am.
Something in there.
that time of night, it's dinner time, and he's been sitting on ice for a fair while, and we're just gonna maybe do popcorn cray or something. Just crayfish with a bit of batter. Nailed that. Now I just got to get the meat away from the shell. Oh, look at that, the poop chute come out as well. Alright, and then I'm just going to dice that up and put them in a bit of flour mix. And shake. There, a bit of oil. I will say one thing about this trip. I've remembered absolutely everything. Normally, we forget something, or I forget something. But this trip, I feel like we've nailed it. Ooh, that looks good.
It looks good.
I know, it looks good. And then my plan was to put a bit of fried rice and heat all the tins of spaghetti and all that up.
Right, now time for the baked beans.
It's pretty gourmet this, isn't it?
It is.
Couple of cans, couple of packets, crayfish.
I weirdly miss veggies when we do this sort of thing.
Come and get your slop, boys.
And the boys are just down there, staying out of our way, thankfully, and just picking up little hermit crabs.
There's heaps. There was a heap near the tent just here too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Serve it up, big boy.
Serve the slop up. Look at that. Get into it, boys. Doesn't sound good, eh?
Lucky we've got airflow through the tent tonight. Baked beans.
Everyone will be popping them off, eh? Alright, boys, dinner's up. Lennox. Take a seat, brother.
What do you think, Lennox? 5-star meal?
Okay.
Oh. Who didn't pack the chairs, boys, in the boat?
You.
What is it out of 10?
10 out of 10. 10.
You're easily pleased, aren't you, boys?
Not done.
You love a good baked bean mix, eh?
Not done.
That cray is yum.
Isn't it? We previously haven't been a fan of the
Great.
like the tropical craze up here, but that one's good.
Yeah, cooking it like that. What did you have on it?
A secret herb mix. Do you like the island trips, boys?
Yeah.
Are you excited to sleep in the tent?
Yep.
Are you excited to sleep in the tent?
Not really.
Yeah, cutting it right back to basics, this. No camp chairs, no nothing.
No sheets on our bed.
No sheets, just a couple of sleeping bags. We're really roughing it.
Mama.
Baked beans, tinned spaghetti.
Packet rice.
We'll remember these trips.
We always do. Always.
Oh well. Anyway, after dinner we got to actually anchor the boat properly, because overnight the tide's going to come up. They're about 5 metre tides at the moment, and as you can see behind us there's not much water. When we came in, the water was up right up here, so there's not going to be much sleeping happening tonight, because tomorrow we want to leave early and it's going to be low tide at like 6-7 o'clock. So as the tide goes out, we're going to have to walk the boat out, I reckon, because it's high and dry.
I don't know how we're going to do it, because we're going to have to go like right out there.
There's a way, Elenia.
Yeah, I know, but like we're going to have to cut all the stuff all over there. It's going to be a long way.
Luckily we got 3 little men that love helping. Oh, the cookies for dessert. Are they good?
Delicious.
Here you go, boys. We all get a cookie each.
As the tide continues to drain from our little anchorage for the night, the sun decides to pack it in as well. This, in our opinion, is the best part of any day out on the water, when the sun stops beating down on you, the breeze cools everything down, and the kids start to run out of a bit of their energy. It's like you can finally relax for a little moment.
Well, that was actually a pretty magical sunset behind us there, over the other side of the island. Didn't really see it from here.
It's still nice.
Yeah, it's still nice. The breeze is just enough to keep the midgies away at the moment. And we're pretty spent. We're gonna go in and maybe have a good night's sleep and hope Naughty's here when we wake up.
Aren't we gonna go
Yeah,
out with
I know. We're gonna have to keep moving it over the night time. But anyway, ready for bed, boys?
Yeah. You know they're tired when they say they're tired.
Yeah. All right, we'll see everyone at 9 o'clock tonight when we move the boat. All right, we thought we'd better explain what's going on. I misjudged the tide and how much this little cove would drain out. And it's 2 o'clock now, and it's falling, so we've just got enough water to get out now, otherwise we'll be stuck till about lunchtime tomorrow. And at about 2 o'clock the wind really comes in tomorrow, well today now.
Yeah, today.
So we made the decision to pack up and sort of just start moseying around the island. We've still got enough water everywhere, and
Sleep on the boat.
yeah.
Change our sleeping quarters.
Yeah, so you've got the boys are at the front there. And believe it or not, it's near the full moon, so it is pretty light outside.
And it's bloody hot still.
Oh, it's so hot. Anyway, we're going to slowly start putting along our way back home. Our dilemma is too that we can't get back into the boat ramp till about lunchtime to get the boat back on, so... Anyway, we'll probably see you when we're cooking up a bit of brekkie. Well, it's 3:30 and I thought we'd give you a bit of an update. It started raining. There's a bit of a storm happening around us, unforecasted. Everyone's bunkered down in the boat. How is everyone?
Wet.
How good's tinny missions?
So good.
Man, the weather in WA is just so unpredictable. It was supposed to be 2 glamour days. I had one good one and then storms and all that. But anyway, hopefully when we wake up, not that we're going to be sleeping, but hopefully when the sun comes up, it's a good day. Anyone need a wee?
No. 5:30 and it is still raining. We're just waiting for some sort of sun to come up so we can see where we're going.
It's been a long night, hasn't it, boys?
It's been a very long night. So the reason we moved from the other spot was 1, the tides, 2, the unexpected storm, the wind. There was 3 things. So we're sheltered behind, do you remember what island this is?
West something.
Yes, some other island to get away from the wind, which worked. But now, obviously, the storm's moved over over here.
Oh.
Anyway, it has been a long night, and once we get some sort of sunlight, we might try and get home.
No, me that's not too good.
You want to go fishing?
Me I'm going for me and Mackie.
You want to get a Mackie?
Yeah.
It's the spirit fin.
Well, after our worst night ever out on the water, as soon as there was enough light in the sky, we started our journey home. From the point we're at, it was roughly a 25-kilometre run, and luckily we got a gap between storms and it was a pretty good ride most of the way home.
So it is still raining. I just got the boys changed and we're having pineapple for breakfast. It looks so dark out the back here. Everyone's a little bit tired and we're ready to go back, but we have to wait till around that 9 o'clock mark because that's when the tide starts coming back in and we can actually get the boat in. So yeah, we just got to wait for a little bit. So Nick's fishing and the boys are eating.
We did have to wait to get back into the ramp, but as soon as there was enough water, we headed straight in and straight for our beds.
That's a big flag. Believe it or not, but today, so it's the next day now, this is the same weather forecast as yesterday. We got chased in from about 50 k's over that way, storm after storm after storm after storm. And today, like, that's nearly a glass out, there's hardly a cloud in the sky, and it was the same weather forecast as yesterday. So we are just like extremely unlucky in that situation, aren't we?
I know, we've just had some bad luck with the weather lately.
Oh, we cannot complain.
No, we can't. No, like at night times, like
the storms just seem to roll
every
in.
time we've been on a tinny mission, and lately it's just...
Yeah, anytime we camp out of the boat, the bad weather comes in. Anyway, we're moving on to Karratha today. We're saying goodbye to Nyora Point and just seeing what happens.
Yeah, it's been really good.
You got to do a cooking out.
Yeah, I do. I've got something super exciting for you all.
Anyway, we're going to get out of here. Tomorrow there's 10 millimetres of rain forecast, which will shut the access road in and out of this place. So we want to get out of here before that happens. Good cooking, Alexa.
Thank you.
10 out of 10.
Well, it's been well over a couple of months without even seeing a fast food joint for us, and smack bang on the way into Karratha was a Hungry Jack's, so we just had to. We are going to end this episode here. We thank each and every one of you for watching, and a massive thanks to our Patreons. Stay tuned for next week as we head inland of Karratha to some freshwater swimming holes. See everyone next week.